find anything?
Not yet, sir. No.
Someone's gotta be here. Keep looking.
Sir! We're wasting our time. There's no one here.
I know I heard something.
Hush, YUNE. Please, don't cry. If they hear you, you'll give us away.
Who's there?
Is it the Dawn Brigade?
No, it was just a bird.
Ha ha ha! Thought we didn't see you?
Look, silver hair.
If it's the fortune teller, we'll be heroes. Without her, the Dawn Brigade is nothing.
Oh, the General's going to love this.
Sir.
Listen up, class. If you don't want to get hurt, don't struggle.
He's not alone! Got you now.
My eyes! Good job, Micaiah. Let's go.
Right. YUNE!
Hi guys, it's Aerodrome here, and I'm going to be doing a Let's Play of Radiant Dawn, Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn on hard mode. This is my first Let's Play, so yeah, hopefully it goes well, and hopefully I can finish it, since it's a pretty long game. Well, it's not necessarily long, but it's a difficult game. Yeah, so on to the Let's Play. I'm actually doing the commentary after I've played the game, since where I play the game is actually quite noisy, so yeah. We've got in this game, at the moment, 2 units. One is Edward, who you just saw just then, and the other is Micaiah, who is the Lord of the series. In each Fire Emblem, as most of you would know, there is a Lord. Micaiah is this one, for now anyway. She's a light mage who has a dark affinity for some reason. I'm using her here to bait out the enemies so that I can kill them. She's an interesting character. She gets a lot of hate from the fanbase because she's Mary Sue. So she's basically the most perfect person ever. She's an alright unit. I don't like using her because she's a mage, and mages in this game kind of suck, like, really badly. But she's doing alright in the forward because she survives all of the enemy's attacks. She doesn't really ever get doubled. And yeah, and she's a ranged unit. How cool is that? At least she's better than the guy who's going to show up in a minute. Edward I'm using as putting him here to block off this chokehold. And here comes the useless ranged unit. This one's Leonardo. He's a sniper, archer, hunter, whatever. He's not very good. He misses a lot. He's just trash. Yeah, there's not really much to say about him apart from, I don't know, he's got a good support with Edward. That's about all I can think of. Anyway, yeah, that's a prime example. You probably didn't read that, but she's basically like, oh, you know, everyone can be judged perfectly fine or whatever, I'm not sure. Anyway, gonna use Edward as a mint shield again. I have never liked using Edward because I find that he's useless in every part of the game except the beginning. I'm gonna use my Kai to kill this guy since she's an important character and still needs to be leveled up relatively high, otherwise she'll die pretty easily at the end. And Edward just missed. I think that was a 94%, I can't remember. Oh wow, he hit. Okay, so maybe he's not quite so bad. But still, yeah, that's one of the reasons why I never use Edward, is because he's just so unreliable. At the moment, Leonardo is doing better than him, which is kind of sad. Anyway, I'm going to retreat my units here, because I don't want any of them to die, which they probably will. And these guys can't be doubled, so it's important to keep your guys healed here, because they're not, these two ruffians aren't going to die in 2 hits either. So we'll just finish these last 2 off. Yeah. Use Edward to kill him. Critical when I didn't need one. That's generally how Fire Emblem goes. You get critical hits when you don't need them, but when you desperately need them, it doesn't happen. Anyway, going to use my Kaya as bait again, because she's good at that. Everyone wants a piece of her. Also in hard mode you have to count the steps, because it won't let you select them for some reason. It doesn't necessarily make it more difficult, just more tedious. Guess I'll use my Kaya to weaken this guy. Range units are good because you have to weaken your enemies before you can actually finish them off. Unfortunately, Leonardo doesn't do a very good job of that. Leveled up Edward here. Decent. You kind of want speed more than anything on a mirror medium. But yeah, whatever. He can try and be a tank if he wants. I've seen this be cleared, the prologue be cleared in 8 turns, I think. I'm not actually going for a lowest turn count. I can't be bothered with any of that. But, you know, whatever. So here, there's quite a lot of interesting conversations between bosses and player characters. But yeah, I don't find them particularly interesting. Anyway, Edward's going to kill this guy with another critical, because that critical was really useful. Anyway, that's this chapter done. I guess we'll do the next ones whenever I upload the next one. Yep, okay, bye!